For years, small businesses thrived by advertising on Google. It was the go-to place for anyone looking to get noticed online, and it seemed like the perfect match. Local shops and services connecting with customers right when they needed them most. You paid for ads, and customers found you. Simple. The process was almost magical. Set your budget, write your ad, and watch as new faces walked through your door or visited your website. For many, it felt like a golden age of digital marketing. But now, a new question is everywhere. Is Google dead for small businesses? It's a question that's echoing in boardrooms, coffee shops, and online forums across the world. The search engine is still there, but the magic is gone for many. What once felt like a level playing field now seems tilted, and the results just aren't what they used to be. Budgets are up, results are down. Every month business owners are spending more, but seeing less in return. The numbers just don't add up anymore. It feels like the busiest road in the world is now jammed with giant billboards from huge companies, making small businesses invisible. The digital landscape is crowded, and the little guys are getting pushed to the sidelines. Take the story of a circus performer who relied on Google Ads for a decade, until one day, the calls just stopped. Overnight, what had been a steady stream of bookings dried up, leaving them wondering what changed. This isn't just bad luck, it's a sign of a bigger shift in how the internet works. The dominoes are falling, and the ripple effects are being felt everywhere. People's attention is moving away from Google's blue links to new platforms and new ways of finding information. Social media, video content, and even AI-powered tools are capturing the spotlight. The old rules don't work anymore. What used to guarantee results is now outdated, and sticking to the same playbook just leads to frustration. The system that once opened doors now feels like a locked gate. For many, it's as if the keys have changed and no one told them where to find the new ones. Advertisers are seeing their return on investment plummet. The numbers on the screen tell a story of decline, and hope is turning into anxiety. $1 in, 50 cents, or nothing back. For some, it's even worse. The cost of staying visible is rising, but the rewards are shrinking. So, what's changed? Where is everyone's attention going, and why are small businesses struggling to get noticed? The answers aren't simple, but they're crucial for survival. This video will explore the migration of attention, the rise of AI, and what the future holds for anyone trying to stand out online. We'll look at the new tools, the new platforms, and the new rules of the game. The internet is evolving, and the strategies that worked yesterday may be obsolete today. Change is happening fast, and those who adapt will have the best chance to thrive. For small businesses, the challenge is clear: adapt or get left behind. It's a time for creativity, resilience, and a willingness to try new things. Is Google really dead? Maybe not, but it's definitely not the same road it used to be. The journey ahead is uncertain, but understanding these changes is the first step to finding your way forward. Let's find out why. To understand the shift, ask, where has everyone gone? A decade ago, Google was the starting point for everything. Now discovery begins on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. People watch quick videos for recipes, reviews, and recommendations, often from creators they trust, not search results. The internet is now a collection of vibrant, noisy neighborhoods, each with its own culture. Short-form video platforms deliver information fast, with personality and entertainment. Discovery is now passive. People stumble on products through creators, not by searching. For advertisers, this means blending in with content, not interrupting it. Google is no longer the only highway. Attention is scattered across new digital neighborhoods. The strategy must change, go where the people are, not where they used to be. The signs of the future are in these new communities. Enter artificial intelligence. In just a few years, AI has gone from a futuristic concept to a tool millions use every day. It's not just about robots or science fiction anymore. AI is now woven into the way we search, learn, and interact online. Tools like ChatGPT and Gemini are changing how we find answers. Instead of sifting through endless search results, people are turning to AI for instant, conversational help, whether it's on their phones, computers, or even smart speakers at home. Instead of searching keywords, people ask questions and get direct, summarized responses. No need to click links or see ads. AI delivers what you need in seconds, making information more accessible than ever before. This is a huge threat to Google's business model. which relies on showing you lists of websites and ads. If people stop clicking, Google's main source of revenue is at risk, forcing the company to rethink its entire approach. For users, it's faster and more efficient. You get what you need without distractions, pop-ups, or having to dig through multiple pages. For advertisers, it's a new challenge. The old ways of reaching people, through banners, search ads, and sponsored links, are suddenly less effective. The old game was SEO, ranking high on Google. Marketers spent years mastering keywords and backlinks to get noticed. The new game is AEO, making sure AI knows about your business. It's about training AI to recognize your expertise, products and services so you show up in answers, not just search results. Businesses now need to create detailed, helpful content that AI can use to answer questions. The more useful and trustworthy your information, the more likely AI will share it with users. The power is shifting from websites to the data that feeds AI. It's not just about being online, it's about being part of the knowledge that AI draws from. Google is racing to integrate AI, but how will ads fit into a conversation? The answer isn't clear yet, and the stakes are high for everyone in digital marketing. The era of blue links is fading. The future is interactive, conversational, and AI-driven. Advertisers must rethink everything, from messaging to measurement, to stay relevant. The rules are being rewritten in real time. Every day brings new updates, new strategies, and new opportunities for those willing to adapt. Are you ready for the AI-first internet? The next chapter of digital life is here, and it's moving faster than ever. The internet is moving from public squares to private rooms. What once felt like a bustling digital city center, where everyone could see and be seen, is now transforming into a network of intimate, closed-off spaces. For years we shared everything on public platforms, posting updates, photos, and opinions for the world to see. Social media feeds became our stage, and we performed for an audience of friends, acquaintances, and even strangers. Now, people crave privacy and authenticity. There's a growing desire to connect in smaller circles, where conversations feel more real and less performative. Conversations are shifting to group chats, WhatsApp, and Discord, places where only trusted friends are allowed. These digital rooms are like modern-day living rooms, where you can let your guard down. These private spaces feel safer, more genuine, and free from the noise of public feeds. People are more open, more honest, and less worried about being judged or misunderstood. For advertisers, this is a nightmare. The open web, once a goldmine for data and targeting, is shrinking before their eyes. They can't see inside private chats or target ads there. The conversations that matter most are now invisible to them, hidden behind digital locks and encryption. Real recommendations and decisions are happening out of sight, beyond the reach of Google and Facebook. Word of mouth is thriving in these hidden corners, where trust is everything. The internet is becoming a collection of private, members-only clubs. Access is granted only to those who belong, and outsiders are kept at bay. Trust in public platforms is down. People want control over who sees their content. Privacy settings are no longer an afterthought. They're a priority. This shift is fundamentally changing how we connect and how businesses reach us. Relationships are being built in smaller, more meaningful ways, away from the spotlight. The old model of public advertising is losing power. Billboards and banner ads are being ignored, as attention moves to places where ads can't follow. The future is private, and advertisers are locked out. The doors are closing, and the rules of engagement are being rewritten. To succeed, brands must earn trust and find new ways to be invited into these private spaces. It's about building relationships, not just broadcasting messages. The walls are up, and the rules have changed. In this new era, only those who are trusted will be welcomed inside. The online ad market is now a tale of two budgets. Big corporations spend millions, dominate ad auctions, and can afford to outbid everyone else. They have teams optimizing every campaign, squeezing profit from sheer volume. For small businesses, it's a losing battle. Rising costs mean they pay more for fewer clicks, and often, no sales. The return on investment has flipped. What once fueled growth now drains budgets. Many small businesses are giving up on Google Ads, forced out by the giants. The platform that once leveled the playing field now favors the wealthy and powerful. Stories of small businesses being priced out are everywhere. The promise of democratized advertising is fading. The gap between big and small is growing. The K-shaped economy of online ads is real, and it's leaving many behind. Smart advertisers aren't giving up. They're adapting. The new playbook is about meeting customers where they are, on social media, in AI chats, and through trusted voices. Social media ads are visual, targeted, and can deliver quick results, especially for small businesses. Influencer marketing is booming. People trust recommendations from creators more than traditional ads. AI engine optimization is the next frontier, creating content that AI chatbots use to answer questions. The goal is to be part of the conversation, not just another ad. Success now means blending in, building trust, and being genuinely helpful. The rules are new, and the playbook is still being written. Adaptation is the only way forward. The future belongs to those who evolve. At the heart of all these changes is trust. Public platforms are losing it, search results are spammy, social feeds are toxic. People are retreating to private, invite-only communities like Discord, where they feel safe and understood. These spaces are smaller, more intimate, and built on real relationships. Younger generations are especially cautious, sharing only with close friends. The internet is becoming more like real-life private, selective, and based on trust. This creates a paradox: more connection within communities, but more fragmentation overall. The most valuable interactions are now invisible to outsiders and search engines. The new internet is a dark forest of private communities. Trust is the new currency online. Despite the challenges, Google isn't dead. Alphabet's ad revenue is still massive, and the platform works well for big players with expertise and budget. The game is harder, not broken. Success now requires skill, strategy, and resources. Economic factors also play a role. Sometimes it's not the platform, but the market. Google is investing heavily in AI, aiming to integrate search and conversation. The future may see ads inside AI answers or new ways to connect businesses and users. Google's reach and data are unmatched. Don't count them out yet. The race is far from over. We're living through a digital transformation. The era of a single central Google search is ending. The internet is now fragmented and diverse. Advertisers must adapt, learn new skills, build trust, and become part of real communities. For users, the shift is toward privacy, meaning, and genuine connection. The future of the internet will balance big platforms with thriving private spaces. The next chapter is about trust, community, and creativity. The story isn't over, it's just beginning. The journey ahead will redefine how we connect, discover, and advertise online.